Hey guys, if you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. And today we are going to be doing a tutorial for inflexible beginners. These are just basic stretches for those of you who haven't had much experience with stretching before. I know that there's tons of advanced tutorials out there, and I wanted to make one that was accessible for all levels. It's a full body stretching routine, so it should stretch pretty much every single part of your body. Before we get going, I just want to say that you are doing this tutorial at your own risk. I cannot be responsible if anyone gets hurt because I can't see you. So please be careful, listen to your body. You can push yourself as much as you want in these exercises. I'm not performing these exercises to the fullest range so that you can just take it easy and work with your body where you're at. And I hope that you really enjoy. Let's get straight onto it. We're going to start with the head and the shoulders. So just turning your head side to side, nice and gently, to stretch out your neck. We're going to do 16 reps of this. Great job, everybody. Now you're going to repeat a similar movement, but just rolling your head in a semicircle. Again, we're going to do 16 of these. Progress to some arm stretches. So pulling your arm gently across, you should feel this stretch in your shoulder blade. We're going to hold it for 20 seconds on each side. And repeat on the other arm. Stretch, we're going to pull the elbow over towards the other shoulder. Only gently pull as far as you're able. And once again, repeat on the other side. That's it for our head and shoulders. Now we're going to focus on our legs, hamstrings, back and hips. You're going to roll down just as far as you can, reaching towards your toes, and gently bend and straighten the knees. You're going to repeat this movement 4 times. Really try and get your knees as straight as possible and roll back up through the spine. We're going to do 4 sets of this. Each time, try and think about reaching lower and lower towards your toes. Perhaps by the 4th set, you might be able to reach your toes. But once again, take each stretch at your own pace. Don't force or push anything. This is your last set. Try your best. And roll back up. Great job. We're now going to go down onto the floor and do this position which I like to call butterfly. The aim is to get the knees down towards the floor. But don't worry, here I'm demonstrating a slightly reduced version. You can slightly bounce the knees just to see where you are and the mobility that you may have to access. We're going to just hold it here for about 30 seconds. Again, it should feel like a stretch, but nothing too excruciating. We're now going to hold it for another 30 seconds, pushing down on the knees. Again, don't push it beyond your limits, but just where you feel a more stronger sense of stretch. Great job. We're now going to go into another hamstring stretch, so stretching your knees out in front of you and pointing the toes, reach down and try and touch your toes. Most important thing to think about here is keeping your knees nice and straight. Try and make sure there's no gaps underneath the knees for the maximum benefit of this stretch. We're going to hold it 20 seconds with our toes pointed and then 20 seconds with our toes flexed. You should feel a slightly different sensation in both stretches. As you hold the stretch, try and think about your breathing. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, try and get a little bit lower into your stretch. Also make sure that you're trying to keep your back straight and not curving it too much. You're doing great. We're now going to move on to stretching our sides and our obliques. So just reaching over to one side as far as you can go without taking your glutes off the floor. And we're going to hold here for 20 seconds. Try and keep yourself as if you have two walls in front and behind you, so you're not leaning forwards and you're not leaning backwards. Then repeat on the other side for 20 seconds. Amazing. We're now going to go on to our final set of stretches, which is for our backs and spines. You're just going to curve and arch the spine on all fours. You really want to think about your belly button being drawn down to the floor and then the middle vertebrae of your spine being pulled up towards the ceiling to really gain the maximum mobility in your back. We're going to do 8 reps of this movement. Great job. Now sitting back onto your heels, we're going to pull forwards over the legs and then back to the sitting position. We're going to repeat this movement 4 times, and I want you to think about rolling through your spine as you lower yourself down. You might also feel this in your arms a little, which is an added bonus. For our final exercise, I want you to try and push up with your arms into a seal position. Your aim is to get your arms straight, so you're really stretching out your back. But once again, if you're just starting out, don't worry if you're not able to straighten your arms just yet. Take it at your own pace and at your own level, and only straighten as far as comfortable. You're going to do 8 repetitions of this movement. To finish off our stretches, we're just going to go and sit back into the child's pose for 20 seconds. Really enjoy and indulge in this stretch. And that's it. You are done. Great job, everybody. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial as much as I did. Comment down below if it was helpful for you. I do recommend trying to do this tutorial 3 to 4 times a week to see any significant improvement. Hopefully the more you do it, the easier you're going to find it. So just keep at it. It might be hard to start with, but it will get easier. If you did enjoy, make sure to click the like button and subscribe, because I do videos like this all the time on this channel. Make sure to also comment down below any suggestions you may have for future tutorials. I love hearing your thoughts. I also have an on-demand ballet class. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave all the links in the description. I will see you very soon in my next video. Remember, dream big and make it happen.